everyone, it's Karen from the Beyond IVF Baby Channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I wanted to take time to talk about my top 3 recommendations to help you optimize your fertility, especially if you're over 35 and you've been struggling, so that you could potentially have your baby. It's not too late yet. You could potentially still have your baby in 2025. So, number one, the first thing I would do is find a group of like women who are on the fertility struggle. So, you need to find new friends, new camaraderie with women who are also going through the struggle. So, how can you do this? You can join a Facebook group. You can look at Meetup, find a Meetup local group that has a fertility group. If there's no fertility groups near you on Meetup, then I would suggest that you start one. It's pretty cheap to lead a Meetup group. And number 3 is to join the forum Inspire. You would join under the fertility IVF support, and from there you will be connected with women who are interested in the same topics you are regarding IVF and fertility, and you can look at the threads that are most pertinent to your situation. For me, I found a lot of support. I joined Inspired. I started talking with other women. I found other women in the Miami area, which was great, and it was very helpful on my journey. So that's one thing that you will find is helpful, because you know what? At the end of the day, your family and friends, they mean well, but they're not going to be helpful. They're going to tell you things that might hurt your feelings and are just going to come across as abrasive. Okay, number 2, if you can afford it, I would seriously look into getting a fertility coach. Now, they all come at different price points. They all come with different levels of recommendations, different levels of fame, so to speak. But I think finally working with a life coach, I think 8.5 years in, is what really helped me optimize my fertility. The prices aren't as crazy as you might think. So I think you can find a very good life coach or fertility coach that is about $1,500, depending on how you want to have it designed. For instance, do you want to do one-on-one coaching? That isn't what I did. Or do you want to do group coaching? Group coaching is much more affordable. So it's something that you might want to consider, especially if you're paying so much money out of pocket anyways for IVF. You cannot do IVF anywhere in the world, I think, under $1,500, not even India, from my understanding. So it's something, if you've had a failed cycle, it's very expensive. Consider looking into fertility coaching, especially if your mindset is getting bogged down with feeling hopeless, negative, just feeling like everyone's going to have their baby and it's not you. Because honestly, we all kind of feel at this point that, oh, it's just so easy to get pregnant. But if you're on this channel, obviously it's not so easy to get pregnant, and it is hard. So I totally understand and can relate. And if you're finding this content useful, I would sure appreciate a like and a share. Share this video with anybody else who's on the fertility journey, who's having a rough time. I would like to offer them hope. Okay, and the third thing I would suggest to help you optimize your fertility, with the top 3, would be it's part of habit stacking, I would say. So on top of the 2 things I just mentioned, I would look into something positive that you could do for yourself that involves some form of movement. So you're going to increase it, whether it means, more steps, or maybe depending on your budget, you would add in acupuncture if you find that to be relaxing. or you could add yoga if you find that to be relaxing, if it doesn't become stressful or competitive for you, depending on the poses and how you are with others in a particular class. Or you can do it on your own. You can find videos on YouTube, of course, and do yoga. And it's going to help both. It's good for your body physically, and it's also good for your mind. Maybe you look into a breath work. So you have to explore things. Many things you can find for free. Some things you're going to need the guidance of an expert who does that. Like, for instance, if you're going to do acupuncture or reiki, or if you're going to do a massage, basically something that's going to help you be more relaxed and also help increase your strength, mental and physical toughness overall. So those are my top three suggestions to help you optimize your fertility in 2025. If you have any other suggestions, feel free to reach out to tell me what has worked for you. And if you have any questions in terms of, what else you might be able to do, also, feel free to make a comment and we will start a discussion. And until next time, I can't wait to see you. And please keep the hope alive that you can have your baby and not keep on struggling, okay? So until next time, have a great week, and I can't wait to tell you what I have planned for you in my next episode. Ciao for now.